Woo! Man, this bridge is a challenge. The last time we came through, and this time. I want to come through here with the camera around.
Northport Piers, this is not vanilla. We are clear. Thank you for the opening.
Woo! Man, this bridge is a challenge. The last time we came through, and this time. Tell them about it. Show them, then tell them.
So when you approach, they're doing construction. And last time we were here, it was all open except for that tower. And then that tower over there opens up to 65 feet, which is what we need. However, this time, half of the bridge platform is completely down and is no longer operational. So we have maybe, what would you call that? 20 feet, 25 feet?
About 50, 60 feet.
About 50 feet wide opening. And then behind it is the bridge that will come up.
So we're supposed to hold out here.
Yeah, good thing we have plenty of space here.
So
In between the channel. It's really pretty and spacious, which I appreciate because we have no room for error.
No. Yeah. We have to hang out. Bridge finally answered us. I don't think they have a fixed radio in the temporary tower that they have for that construction, so he's probably using a handheld, so he couldn't really hear us. And when he did talk, it was really broken up there for a while. But he said stay behind the one span bridge until he opens his, then drive through both of them. So we're like, all right, let's do that. And then that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out here.
Yep.
We have about 10 minutes, and yeah, we get to drive through half of the bridge open. So first time we came through, they weren't there, but it still felt skinny. So now it's gonna feel super skinny.
Yeah.
Like, suck it in. Suck it in. Alright, so long Lake Worth. We are continuing heading north. Today we're going to be headed up to Peck Lake. Got about 7 bridges, I believe, and 3 of them are open on demand. So that makes our life a lot easier because we don't have to worry about fighting with the timing of the bridges. So that's really nice. We love the open on demand ones. So we're just cruising out nice and easy. We're coming in, we're leaving on a reasonably high tide, so we don't have to worry about anything. We're just coming in or going out the way that we came in. So did our homage this morning to Poseidon, Neptune, and yeah, that day we ran aground over there by Pelican Bay. We realized that next morning that we had forgotten to do our homage. So call us superstitious if you will, but we didn't do our homage, and then we ran aground and got stuck. And it wasn't easy stuck either. It was we had to wait for about 4 hours to get unstuck with the help of Towboat US. So we did our homage this morning for sure, and yesterday obviously, and we had a good day. So today is going to be hopefully a very boring and uneventful trip. We are, after this, going to be hitting some more open waters in some of the ICW where it widens up after Peck Lake. and we'll probably be able to pull out the jib and start doing a little bit of motor sailing, and if not, and maybe even just sailing depending on the wind. The wind's supposed to be pretty good, so we'll see how things go, and we're headed out. Looks like we already have a little bit of company coming out this morning, but it's all good. So we're always trying to learn from other people. We got behind some people coming through the bridge. Looked like they're actually timing the bridges really, really well. So instead of passing them, because they went really slow just a little bit ago, we all actually almost thought something was wrong, but they're timing the bridges. So a lot of this is practice. The more you do it, the better you get at it. We're better at timing the bridges than we were the first time coming through, because holding is a pain in the rear. You want to try to time it to get there right 2-3 minutes before it opens. So we called them on the radio, and they actually are timing all the bridges. So we are gonna try to follow them and learn. You know, I mean, practice, but sometimes it's quicker to learn by watching somebody else. So we're gonna watch them. We're recording the time, and we're keeping an eye on our distance, and then we're gonna use that for the future to better time our trips through the bridges in the ICW. So yeah, super nice about it, and let's see how it works out. It may work out great. Try to follow up at the end of the day and see, because I think we have 7 bridges today, and we'll be able to figure out how well it works. We've already been through 2. Yeah, we've already been through 2, so this will be our 3rd, and I think we have 1 more, and then the other one's all open on demand. So let's see how it works. All right, so here we are. We made it to Peck Lake. It's a nice little place. We had to anchor a little closer to the channel than we wanted to, but because of the current weather conditions, there's not a lot of pleasure boaters out here. So I'm gonna lift the mic up, and you can, Oliver's doing his perimeter checks. Yeah, it's a little windy today. It was predicted about 12, turned out to be about 20. I think what I'm going to start doing is every time we check the wind, I'm just going to go ahead and just add 8 or 9 knots onto that. The charts were a little off. We were going up into a couple areas. We were at where it came in at just a little bit less than high tide, and it's going to be dropping over the evening. And we wanted to find a place where it was at least 8 foot so that we could find it. Try to go over there. Try to go right over there in front of that blue boat, and then head over there. But when we got over there, even at high tide, it showed it was 6 feet. Madeline saw one spot. We dropped the hook, and then the wind twisted us around, and it's about 5.7. So we have a foot buffer on our depth gauge. So that means that we were only a foot of water underneath our keel, and that meant that when the tide goes down 1.5 feet, then we would have been sitting on bottom. So we're like, okay, it's supposed to be 8 feet, and it's not. So we didn't want to sit on bottom, so it is what it is, and we just moved around a little bit, and then we had to navigate between some of the other boats here. There's a couple people out here fishing and stuff like that were kind of in the way, and then they drifted right in front of us while we were trying to navigate to a different spot to anchor. So hence the loops that we had to do until they eventually drifted by, even though they saw us trying to anchor. So hey, you know, it is what it is. Like Madeline said, this is an open public space for everybody, so they have to tolerate sailboats anchoring in their fishing spot, and we have to tolerate people fishing in our anchorage. So, you know, it is not complaining. We were able to find another spot. Like I said, we did get a little closer to the channel than we wanted to, and we got a big blow coming through this evening. Oliver. We have a big blow coming through this evening, so we're going to end up having to just kind of hunker down a little bit. Really want to go check this beach out over here. It's supposed to be really, really nice, and there's supposed to be only about 100 feet over those trees into the ocean. there's no homes, no businesses, no apartment buildings, no resorts or anything over there. It's a park. So we should be able to just go over there and walk over there, and there shouldn't be anybody over there. So that'd be nice. Just gotta wait for this blow to come through. We're gonna chill. We're not pushing our superstitious luck. Our superstitious luck is we do not make passage on Fridays. Because whenever we make passages on Fridays, bad things happen. Last time we made a passage on Friday, our steering cable broke, and the last time before that, our water pump exploded. So we are no longer making passages on Friday. So we're gonna chill here. It's Thursday, and we're just gonna kind of chill here for tomorrow and the next, and really go enjoy that beach and try, relax, and chill. We got plenty of provisions and stuff to do, so it's just a relaxing day. All right, so here we are passing the Port St. Lucie Inlet. This is officially as far north as we have ever been on the boat. So today we're heading to Fort Pierce, get some showers, get some rest. There's a really good protected anchorage up there. And wasn't too long, it's not gonna be too long of a trip today. That's normally how we go in to Stewart. As you probably can't really tell, but over there, yep, that's the Towboat US guy. He just sits there. Every time we've come through, he's there. And they're out there for a reason. A lot of people get stuck on the shoaling out there. They run aground. Last time we talked to him, he said a lot of people try to cut through instead of actually following the channel, and it's only like a foot deep and you don't see it till it's too late. So he's always out there, and he's out there again today. And should be nice and easy, but this is all going to be new to us. So
yeah, we usually go on the outside, so this is totally new to go up the ICW and explore some new areas. And like Patrick said, we've never been in the ICW north of this, so a little confusing, but like everything that you see for the first time is like you just want to pay attention to everything. But it's pretty good, it's pretty well marked, and we'll be okay. Just windy and cold.
yeah, not in our normal bathing suit attire while we're out here, and or even if we are even wearing clothes. So yeah, heading north. Uncharted territory for us.
Here we go, on our way from Fort Pierce and into Sebastian. This was a great anchorage, not very crowded. We only had 3 boats with us, and compared to the winds out on the other anchorages, this one by far was so much better and protected. I loved it. We definitely had a really good night's sleep.
Yeah, all these condos and apartment complexes blocked most of the wind. It was a northerly wind for the past couple days, at probably 15 to 20 for like the past 3 days. So we needed somewhere to kind of hunker down for a little bit, because just trying to motor into the wind was killing us.
Yeah, we found a really nice tiny bar in that marina over there. We're gonna be passing by. What was the name of it?
It was Causeway Cove Marina.
Yeah, we found a little marina, Causeway Cove Marina, and they have a really tiny bar for the locals, and it was actually pretty fun. We got to meet some people that have been here for a while, gave us some local knowledge on the stores around it and everything. It was just really nice. I really enjoyed being here for a couple days.
Yeah, we didn't have a schedule to be on. We didn't have somewhat of a schedule. I know we don't like that word, schedules, when you're sailing, but we have a time frame that we want to make progression, and we gain a little, we lose a little, depending on how long we stay somewhere. It allowed us, we got ahead a little bit, so we were able to stay here for 2 days and wait out some of those blows. So today is supposed to be an easterly wind, So we're headed north. We theoretically should be able to actually pull out the jib and sail a little bit.
That would be
really
nice.
Be really nice. We'll gain some speed instead of just putting along against the wind at 3 knots.
Yeah. We have only one bridge to time today, and we should make it.
Yeah.
You think?
30 minutes.
30, yeah.
Just gonna take my time now. I'm not holding out there in that mess. Because that's the inlet. On the other side of this island here is the inlet, and the inlet has a lot of strong currents and wishy-washy stuff going on with pleasure boaters. So a lot of rentals. We saw those out yesterday. Some of them were blocking the middle of the bridge when you come through. It was weird. But just take our time. We chill. We're not rushed.
Yep. I guess what you can say that our schedule is fluid.
There's the marina right over there, so it's a pretty close,
Yeah.
pretty close ride.
Pretty close ride on the dinghy, and they have the little bar and stuff there. You can hang out. It was really nice. North Port Pierce is not vanilla. We are clear. Thank you for the opening.